Hey everybody, Campervan Kevin here. Well, today I'm near Lake Havasu, Arizona. What am I doing here? Well, I have met up with some friends that I camped with a long time ago, spending a few days here, trying to get a few things done on the RV. You may notice that the picture quality looks a little bit different today. The reason being, many of you know that I shoot everything. Well, 99% everything on my channel with my Samsung S10 Plus. And this morning I woke up. Somehow in my sleep I must have knocked it off my nightstand and I have cracked the screen. I cracked the screen so bad I can't use it. So I have a new one coming in here to town tomorrow. It's insured, thank goodness. Still cost me $200, but right now I'm shooting with a Samsung tablet. So the quality may not be what you're used to, but bear with me. We'll get it straightened out real soon. Who knows? This camera may not be so bad after all. It's just been a long time since I used it. So in the last video, you might have noticed that my hat was kind of jacked up on one side. I didn't see it till I started the editing, and by that time it was too late. I'm not trying to bring back the Three Musketeers, I promise. But it's got a wire in the brim all the way around. And I keep experimenting with different shapes and stuff, but I didn't mean for it to look like that. Y'all looking at me or are you looking at Tucker? Yeah, I know. Well, today I put Miss America to good use and went up to the UPS store and got a package, something that I've needed very badly here for the last little bit. Using my friend's table right here. And I'll show you what I got. Boy, I thought that phone was hard to hold one-handed. This tablet's massive. It's like Christmas. I ordered a replacement lock for that Trimark lock that I've been working on my RV. Now I realize that I've made several videos about this lock, but the more I've researched it, the more I've learned that this is a bad problem, and there are people that are getting trapped inside their RV when that pot metal latch breaks. You may remember my last video where I showed you that little star piece that's made out of plastic that pulls the latch piece made out of pot metal where it had broke, and how the plastic had got brittle over time. So I knew I didn't want to go back with what I had, but yeah, on the forums and RV forums and everything, this has been going on for quite a while. I guess I was lucky that I had one that lasted as long as I did, Miss Gypsy. She's a 2004, and it looked original to me. But Bauer, B-A-E-U-R, Bauer, they've got a replacement lock for it. So let's go inside and open it up and see if they've made a better lock than what we're used to. So here's the Trimark lock that came with Miss Gypsy. It came on Miss Gypsy. And here's the replacement lock. I don't know if it's going to cover the hole or not, but this should be the direct replacement right here. Let's go inside, open up the box, and take a look. Hey babies. Hey man. Hey baby MaeMae. Hey daddy. Man, this place is getting full. Well, Tuck, you know, when stuff breaks, I have to order stuff and it comes in boxes. I had to replace the toilet recently too. That was a simple 2-bolt and one water line in the back that I had to take off. It's $116 delivered for new. My flapper wasn't holding water, wasn't letting the toilet hold water. It would leak out real quick, and so for just a little bit more, I got a brand new toilet instead of just getting parts and having to work on it. Then something else break. Okay, shoes, let me get up. I ain't stopping you. Well, you kind of were, Tuck. I think the biggest thing that you'll be able to tell from this camera, look at the size of this thing. It's probably going to be the image. Got a little bit better light. It's probably going to be the image stabilization. So, just bear with me. There's the plate. And there's the hardware. So how is this thing put together? Similar, but not the same. Maybe I'll take that plate off and see the guts of it better. Okay, get that plate loose. It's hard to say. It's built altogether different. Well, it can't be worse than what I had. I can't really tell. So I'm thinking I'll just change it out. I won't put you guys through that, but I'll get to working on it, and I get this one in. I'll give you my thoughts on what we got here. Alright, got the screws out of it. I want to thank everybody that's offered me a lock or brought me pieces of their old lock, me trying to fix this one. I put in the effort. It just didn't work. So get this one out. It's like the 5th time that lock's been out. So let's hope this other lock covers the hole. If it doesn't, I'm stuck with this piece of junk. People ought to be ashamed. We'll see in a minute. Man, did you get it? You've been beating and knocking and scraping, and your friend Moose had to come over and stuff. Shh, Tuck, we wasn't going to tell nobody. Where is Martini? Martini, Lynn? Yeah, my RV's a disaster zone. Shoes and locks and drills and Martini. Socks. Girl, you better get up here when I call you. You're not the boss of me. I am too. So, all that's the wood and stuff I trimmed off from inside the door to make it fit. It is not a direct replacement. It is not. But it works. The only thing that's kind of weird, one thing that's nice, now I'll get here and I'll get some thinner and I'll clean all this up, and I may run a thin bead of caulk around that. But the locks are keyed the same, which is a good thing, right? But I can lock this lock right here. I can lock somebody inside the RV if I wanted to, where they couldn't get out. Am I shining in the right place? Showing the right place? Now that's the deadbolt. I may have to take the lock off and turn it, spin it once, so that'll line up as locked. Right now it's lined up as not locked, but it's getting dark. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. But I think it's a good quality lock. Couldn't be any worse. Now I gave $75 for this replacement lock. They had one that was electronic, but I didn't want to get into the electronic locks, and there's something else to fail. But this one was $75. And as I've said before, I tell you the prices of things so you'll know. I like to know what things cost. So I figure people that are like me also like to know what things cost. I do not e-bag. I have a fund for the dogs. I have a fund for this RV. I have a medical fund. When I say fund, I mean savings for each one. I do not want anybody to pay my bills. Since we're on the subject, I don't tell you the prices so somebody will send me a check or send me some money for it. That's utterly ridiculous. I have never had a GoFundMe. I've never asked anybody for anything. I help people when I can. I'm not a wealthy person, but I didn't come out here unprepared. And when I tell you the prices of things, that's so you don't come out here unprepared. And if you do and you watch my channel and you come out here unprepared, well, then that's on you. But yes, I do have a Patreon. You know what? You know my YouTube doesn't cost anything to watch. My Facebook is free. And I'm not looking for a handout on Patreon. I offer extra content. I have extra videos. I have picture blogs. I have early release of my videos. All kind of extra stuff. And I don't have any tiers on it. $1 gets you in the door and you get to see everything. $1 a month if that's all that you can give or all you want to give. So I am not an e-beggar. And ooh, this camera's heavy. But I'll tell you this. I've got savings. If I run out of savings, I've got credit cards. If that doesn't work, I've got family. If that doesn't work, I've got friends. And if all of those things fail me and all of those things don't work, and you never know. I mean, you could be at the top one minute and the bottom the next. You never know. But if all of those things fail me, then yes, I might ask for help. But I hadn't had to ask anybody for help so far. And I don't expect to ask anybody for help in the future. But if people have to, then people have to. That's none of my business. And how people survive out here and get around and pay their bills, that's none of my business. It's not my concern. I handle my business. I worry about myself. I'm really too busy about my life and things going on in my life to worry about other people's, the way they do things so much. All right. I had to switch hands. This big old tablet's a little bit harder to hold than that phone. But, yeah. So the new Bauer lock, hope I'm saying it right, Bauer lock, I think it's a lot better than the Trimark. I'll keep you posted on how it works. What else? Had a little rant about e-bagging. Yeah, I think that's just as good a video as any. So I'm going to end this one right here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Hey, we will see you again soon. You guys take care. Bye-bye. New phone will be in soon. Martini Lynn. Yeah, my RV's a disaster zone. Shoes and locks and drills and Martini. Socks. Girl, you better get up here when I call you. You're not the boss of me. I am too.